We wrote a collaborative story together called Among the Stars, and Jean-Paul wrote the first half and I wrote the second half, and it was great working with him. He's laconic, he's laid back, he's got a great sense of humour, and he knows how to tell a great story. Probably the best way to describe the beginning of the story, because we didn't really know what we were going to write, was when Jean-Paul said that he liked stories that begin in the dark. So I said to him, well then obviously what we need is some sort of supernatural mystery. But the nice thing was that we were able to pull it, so we wrote a supernatural story, but we were able to pull it very much into reality because we had two strong characters in the story. And I think the collaboration worked really, really well together, and we still chat to each other occasionally on Twitter. Wished him happy birthday the other day on Twitter. He told me that my influence is now all over his dialogue. I said to him I was delighted to hear that he'd started writing a story that started in the light, not in the dark. So we had a great time working together. It was wonderful. What do I do for fun? I have a lovely big chair in my study, and there's nothing nicer than to be curled up in that and reading. I've recently discovered the joy of reading on Kindle, which means that I can now take a big book to bed and read it with its own little light. And I always think about the future, you know, when I'm sort of 65, I'd like to do, there's a lovely book called Miss Garnet's Angel, where this lady goes off to Europe and meets up with all sorts of interesting people. So I like to think of the fact that there's fun in the future. And I also have to say that writing for FunDza was really fun. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that. Writing in itself, if you can get into that zone, writing should be fun. It shouldn't be a sweat and something that gets you worried and stressed. It really, if you get into it, it really is great fun. So I'd love to encourage other young writers out there to pick up pens, pen, hand, paper. It's a great combination.